cannot win this tournament just by biggest red. You actually have to bring in at least a legal trout to measure up. And tomorrow we will go ahead and pre-fish and see if we can find some surprises. This 22-inch trout on tournament day could almost guarantee me a win. But because of the limited amounts of trout in and around the area I'm currently in, I'm beginning to wonder if these redfish are flushing them out. 3 other kayak anglers are paddling curiously, but are maintaining respectable distance. At this point in time, I don't know if they are leisure fishing or if I'm fishing against them competitively. From here on out, anything that I find must be done in silence and out of sight. A little nervous about tomorrow, man. So many things can go wrong. I really do believe this was a rogue trout, and the reason I say it is because I went back, tried to fish for consistency on him after the red, and there's just nothing to be found. We stacked that with a 22-inch trout, and you have a good day, man. That could put me in the money, but I got to do all this tomorrow. So usually when reds flush in, you know, especially in big schools like we saw, they'll push trout out. You know, it's happens all the time. I see it all the time, and for it to happen this way in this territory, it's not good. It's going to kind of make me consider even possibly fishing another spot. I'm definitely going to target trout first, then go to red, but at the same time I can't necessarily rely on that because I've already got the pattern of these reds. I know when they're in, how long they're in, and when they flush out. So it's going to be really challenging despite the quality that I'm getting. Let's get some rest. Well, this is it. It's IFA time. This is where all the scouting, all the prep, you know, hopefully pays off. Main thing for me is just not to overthink anything. Go out there, have fun. This tournament's very simple. It's very straightforward. It's a CPR tournament. Your biggest redfish, your biggest trout, and whatever your total is your score. It's as simple as that. You know, I told myself I was going to go after trout first, but I'm actually going to risk a specific window, an early window, and grab my redfish early, then basically just fish for 5 hours non-stop and see if that gives me the results that I'm looking for. For me, it's about versatility. I need to be able to rig to go from an inshore to an offshore setup from one day to the next. And times have changed, you know, we're no longer drilling into plastic these days. And as simple as it may sound, kayak tracks have given us all that versatility that we need for all water situations. You know, color, lure color, all that is technically theory, right? We can argue that all day, but my confidence is with green. I threw the same style of lure multiple times, but different colors. These fish just kept hammering my green paddle tail, and it doesn't take long.
It's a good one. Hang tight, baby. Wow. She's big. Wow.
My heart is pumping because I've lost a lot of big reds here. I mean, this is a for sure. If it's a bull, it feels like it.
Yeah, it's a good one. Just gotta hang tight, baby.
Feel like I'm offshore. You know, this big, they can turn on you real quick. So I gotta be ready to yank this drive up.
Wow. Yeah, she's big. Wow.
Perfect hook set on the corner of the mouth.
Come on. Come on, girl. We're there. We're there.
Well guys, this is a good start to the IFA. It's over 45. How about that, huh? Woo! Yes! I'm gonna switch up the game plan a little bit. I'll show you how you gotta still keep going on these tournaments, because you need one red and one trout. The thing is even though that's over a 45, I can only max out at 45 inches. And what's crazy about it is somebody can come and get a 38, 35, you know, very possible. Really, it's about anywhere here if you know where you're going. And they come out with a 25-inch trout. You know, that could be an issue. So
We at least need to keep a trout, man. Let's go, baby!
Trout fishing is where I feel the most comfortable, but when you live by it, you can also die by it. Quantity, not a problem. Quality though, it's an issue. And if these reds have in fact disrupted these trout, then it's an error on my part. The frustration begins to set in. All I need is one keeper trout, a 15-inch range trout, and I could seal this tournament. The closest I could get today was 14.75. In years past, I've lost tournaments by showing up late. That's experience you'll never forget. I'm confident that my redfish will be a tough contender, but 5 hours of continual trout fishing and not pulling out one keeper tells me that today is not my day. On September 13th, 2020, I would arrive at the weigh-in, met by tournament directors between Louisiana all the way up to Georgia. Stunned by the quality of redfish that we can get here in Texas. And at the end of the day, I was able to get up on stage, share a few words, bring home some money, and a plaque that represents one of the biggest redfish ever caught in the IFA along the Texas Gulf Coast. This, my friends, is a win. Thank you for watching Tournament Edition with Next Level Fishing TV. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to all your friends. We hope to see you on the next one.
Pre-fishing paid off. You know, I was able to follow some of these bulls around, and they're right where I wanted them to be. So, where was it?
Where was the trout at?
In the water, escaping.
Yeah. You had one hook or anything, Dave?
Yeah, actually, I had 6 trout, but every single one of them was about 13 to 14 inches. I had a couple that were probably in the 20-inch range, but man, I don't know. The bite was kind of funny today, and I lost a couple on the side of the kayak. That's the nature of the beast, right? So, yeah.
Nice, great job. Thank you.